Pierre Poilievre unveils plans to get rid of overseas oil from dictatorships. The UCP is having another leadership debate. Saskatchewan tells Ottawa to knock before entering, and Doug Ford meets maritime premiers to work on healthcare reform. Here's what's happening in Conservative Canada for the week of August 28th. With just a week left to get your ballot to headquarters in Ottawa, leadership candidates are making last-minute drive to get out the vote. Pierre Poilievre went to Fredericton, Moncton, and St. John, where he put forward a plan to replace oil from foreign dictatorships with Canadian oil.
400,000 barrels of additional production from Newfoundland would be more than enough to replace all of the overseas oil that we're bringing in. And all of this should be with the single goal of fully replacing overseas dictator oil from Canada altogether within 5 years.
John Charest posted an interview with Edmonton talk host Ryan Jefferson where he talked about his electability.
At the end of the day, it is about government. This is not student politics. This is real. And the leader of the Conservative Party has a real shot at becoming the next Prime Minister of Canada. And what we know from everything that Canadians are telling us now is that I'm the person who's best positioned to do that.
Later in the week, Poilievre went to Montreal and Saint-Jérôme, then on to Calgary before wrapping up on Vancouver Island.
Moi, je suis contre le mouvement woke. Je suis le candidat anti-woke et je suis le candidat pour la liberté d'expression.
Leadership candidate Scott Aitchison talked about simplifying Canada's income tax system. Roman Baber spoke out against vaccine mandates at Western University in London, Ontario. Leslyn Lewis published a petition to scrap the federal government's ArriveCan app that is causing havoc at Canada's airports and border crossings. Your Conservative Party of Canada leadership ballot must be received at headquarters no later than 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Tuesday, the 6th day of September. The winner, our new leader, will be announced in Ottawa at the Shaw Centre on Friday, September the 10th. In Alberta, the final UCP leadership debate is on Tuesday, August the 30th in Edmonton from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Citadel Theatre. The UCP announced that 123,915 people are signed up and eligible to vote. Ballots will be mailed out the first week of September. And the UCP 2022 annual general meeting is set. Party members will greet the new leader at River Cree Resort outside of Edmonton, October 21st to the 23rd. In Saskatchewan, Scott Moe announced that his government is helping families cope with the cost of living.
So this fall, we'll be sending a $500 affordability tax credit check to everyone in Saskatchewan aged 18 and older to help with some of those rising costs. Our finance minister will provide more details about this tax credit tomorrow when she presents the complete financial picture. She will also announce some other important measures like paying down debt and helping our small businesses in Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan's Minister of Water Secretary Jeremy Cockrell sent a strong-worded letter to Federal Liberal Environment Minister Stephen Guilbeault to warn him the federal government agents trespassing on farmers' private land will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Mr. Cockrell, the MLA for Battlefords, fired the warning shot at Ottawa after federal government agents drove onto private farms without asking permission or identifying themselves, telling farmers they were doing water testing. Ontario Premier Doug Ford was in Moncton, New Brunswick this week. He met with Conservative Premiers Blaine Higgs of New Brunswick, Dennis King of Prince Edward Island, and Tim Houston of Nova Scotia. The big topic on the agenda was healthcare.
We know we're stronger together, and we will achieve our goals together. Thank you. Merci. Right now, I want to invite Premier Ford to welcome you to New Brunswick. And we appreciate you being here today, and we'd like to have some comments from your visit here, Premier Ford.
Well, thank you so much, Premier Higgs, and I want to thank the premiers from the Atlantic provinces for hosting us today. Now, when someone walks into an emergency room, be it in Halifax or Moncton, anywhere across this country, all the way up to Victoria and Vancouver, and everything in between, they don't want to be sitting there for 10 to 12 hours. The backlog surgeries, they don't want to be waiting forever for a backlog surgery. We're working collaboratively together. We're going to come up with a strong solution that works for everyone in Canada. But again, we can't do it alone. We need the support of the federal government.
That's it for this week. Make sure to sign up for our free weekly email update and like and subscribe to this channel and stay in the know with what's happening in Conservative Canada.